Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to the Sweetwater Minute. Last time in the Sweetwater Minute, we took a look at how the Digidesign 11 rack can serve as a centerpiece for your live guitar rig. This time out, let's take a look at how you use it with Pro Tools as an interface, and also how you use it as a guitar processor with an existing Pro Tools system. So you just plug it into your computer. I've got it attached to my MacBook Pro here, but you can also use it with a Windows machine, and it shows up as a Pro Tools interface. You can select the different inputs. There are 8 inputs available. You can route signals however you like, just like with any other LE interface. So let's take a look at how the reamping works when you're using the 11 rack. The way I've got this set up is my guitar is going into the 11 rack. That track is being recorded clean in Pro Tools. There's no processing being applied to it at all. It's basically just like I'm running it through a direct box. That signal is coming back out and it's being routed through the 11 rack. So as I'm recording, I'm still hearing it with the guitar amplifier as part of the sound. So even though I'm hearing this, what's actually being recorded is just the clean, dry guitar sound. Let me record a track of that and I'll show you what I mean. That's enough to give us the idea. Now if we go back and we listen to that just by itself, so you can hear there's no amp or effects on that at all. It's just the clean, direct guitar tone. Now, with the way that 11 rack is set up, we can go back and reamp this signal. We can send it back through 11 rack and record it to a new track with whatever amp and effects we choose. So I'm actually going to change the guitar amp that we're using. I can do it here, or I can do it in the window in Pro Tools. So you can see you can choose whatever guitar sound you want and apply it to your signal after you've done the recording. This gives you a lot of flexibility when you're producing a song, when you're mixing down, when you're making changes. You can leave those decisions until you're actually in the mix down phase to where you know how things are going to sound in context. The nice thing about using 11 rack in Pro Tools is that you get this graphic display of everything that's going on inside the 11 rack. You've got access to all your effects, you've got access to the different amp types, the different microphone types, the different speaker types. All the modeled sounds that are in the 11 rack are available to you using this graphic interface built right into Pro Tools. One of the things I've seen a lot of discussion of in the online forums when people are talking about the 11 rack is what happens when you use an 11 rack with an existing Pro Tools system. So what I've got here is I've got a Pro Tools system, LE system, that's running with an MBox 2 Pro. And I've also got the 11 rack plugged into my computer. Now what happens when you do that is that the MBox 2 Pro serves as the interface for Pro Tools. Pro Tools can only see one interface at once. But the 11 rack still shows up in Pro Tools as far as being able to control it. So if we open up the control window, we still have access to all of the effects, all of the different amps, all the speakers, the microphones, so we can still remote control the 11 rack, we can still record through it, we can still do everything we're doing. We just can't do the direct use of it as an interface. The MBox 2 Pro in this case is serving as the interface. Now this also works with Pro Tools HD, so if you've got an HD system or an HDXL system, you can still plug in an 11 rack, hook it up by USB, still have access to all of the parameters and all of the control through USB, but your HD rig is still serving as your main Pro Tools interface. So I hope you've enjoyed this 2-part look at the Digidesign 11 rack. I'm really impressed with this piece. I'm definitely going to add one to my studio and use it with my Pro Tools system. It has so many capabilities, we've really just scratched the surface here. Thanks for joining me for the Sweetwater Minute. I'm Mitch Gallagher.